Tiger TV News with Hunter Cole. Mason Orr. Logan Confan. Featuring Josh Wonderly, Evan Santos, Aiden Tregear, Reese Fenstermacher, Seth Wagner, Amanda Beidler, Dylan Wenner, Mason Harris, Joe Hines, and your host, Mr. Gaston.
One of the biggest parts of the Fleetwood homecoming experience is the decorating of the hallways. Each year, students volunteer their time after school to help cover their hallway with decorations that correspond with their theme. Each class has their own theme and competes to have the best hallway. This year's winning hallway belongs to the Starbound Seniors. Here's a preview of each class's hallway decorations for Homecoming 2017.
Nothing gets Fleetwood area high school students more excited for homecoming than Spirit Week. Spirit Week is a week-long event in which students dress up according to each day's individual theme.
People dressed up. It was a good week.
The week of homecoming started October 2nd with the theme of purple and teal colors, followed by International Day, Hat Day, Class Distinction Day, and Red and White Day. We caught up with Mrs. Hefner to tell us her opinion on Spirit Week.
I thought Spirit Week was an awesome success. I think Hat Day was especially well received. We haven't had a Hat Day in a while, so maybe that's why students decided to don their hat. It was also nice that the senior class chose purple and teal to honor Kylie Stewart, and I think I see a lot of red and white today too.
Participating in Spirit Week earns you points to increase each grade's overall point total. The winning grade level will then receive a prize for their participation, so losing easy points could be devastating. Overall, Spirit Week was a great success. Reporting from Tiger TV, I'm Amanda Beidler.
As a part of the homecoming events that took place during the school day, there were multiple pep rally games that took place featuring tug of war, balloon stomp, musical squares, and a hula hoop passing game. Starting with musical squares, the seniors dominated by Justin Hawkins and Paige Stern, both winning it for the boys and the girls competitions. We talked with Paige to see what her strategy was going into the game.
My strategy was shout out to my volleyball coach Ron. Always down and ready, and quick reflexes. That's about it.
The next event was Balloon Stomp. This competition was won by junior Irini Zahariadis in the final showdown versus fellow junior Gabe Gilmer. Following Balloon Stomp was the hula hoop event. Beforehand, we caught up with junior Trevor Guilford to get a better understanding of how he felt going into the competition.
Well, I'm like a pro hula hooper, so I'm going to use those skills to go into this match.
Trevor's knowledge of hula hooping did not prevail as the freshman cruised to an easy victory. In the midst of all the action, we asked senior Nathan Orth how he felt the pep rally was going.
Rally's great. It's a little hot out, it's a little too much, we're all sweating. But yeah, so far, everything's going good.
The final event was tug of war. The seniors looked to get revenge as the class of 2017 had won this competition last year. These hopes were shattered when they used all their might to attempt to win but fell short yet again. In the finals, the juniors defeated the sophomores easily to take the tug of war championship. While all of this was going on, snacks were being sold for 50 cents at the stadium entrance. Mr. Kellett was also selling walking tacos for $3 to raise money for the girls' basketball team. To wrap everything up, senior Hunter Smith told us what the pep rally meant to him.
The pep rally to me just means a good time where everyone comes together, have fun for a day, and we get to relax, have fun with everyone else.
Reporting for Tiger TV, this is Josh Wonderly.
The Powder Puff tournament began with two semifinal games at Erebus Field on Friday, October 6th. I got a chance to cover the juniors and sophomores as they battled for a chance to move on to the championship. The sophomore class came into the game winless in Powder Puff history as the juniors, coming off trips to the championship the last 2 years in Powder Puff, looked for continued success this year. The juniors started with the ball and got off to a quick start with a long strike to Sydney Plucker to put them into enemy territory. The sophomores responded quickly with an interception from Michaela Motes to stop the juniors' momentum. The defense of the juniors stood tall as they got the ball back and quickly got on the scoreboard with a Kylie Pauls touchdown pass to Madison Dietrich to make it 7-0 juniors in the first half. An Alexa Chromiak safety on the ensuing possession added another 2 points for the juniors. The sophomores' defense stood tall to make the score 9-0 juniors at halftime. At the half, I spoke to Adalia Hercules from the sophomores for her thoughts on the game so far.
Thought this would be a sweep for the sophomores, and honestly, it's not going our way right now. It's halftime right now. 9-0. During this half, we have to come back.
The juniors came out of the half carrying the momentum from the first as Leah Daywald took it past the length of the field to make it 16-0 juniors. The sophomores weren't giving up easily as Emma Chrisman took in a pass from Hercules for the score, making it 16-7 juniors. The sophomores got the ball back quickly, but an interception from Caitlin Vassallo put a quick halt to their momentum. Emma Chrisman made another big play defensively to get the ball back for the sophomores. They scored, but it was too little too late as the juniors defeated the sophomores 16-14 to move on to the championship for the third straight year. Leah Daywald, who scored the game-winning touchdown, was confident going into the championship game.
It was a big score for us. I think we did a pretty good job in that game. Our upcoming game against the seniors should be pretty good. I think we can get the W.
Now let's kick it over to Reese with the other semifinal game.
A packed crowd filled the stands for the semifinal game of the Powder Puff tournament that featured the freshmen and seniors. The semifinal is underway. Kenzie Henninger, the returner on this play, had a huge return, almost scoring on the first play for the seniors.
Down the sideline.
That return went for nothing as team freshmen intercepted the ball on the very first play. Seniors back on offense now. They gave the ball to Sarah Crispin for her first touchdown of the game. Sarah Crispin had a great game as she also scored the second touchdown of the game. The seniors' defense stepped up, stopping the freshmen and getting a safety.
Oh, a safety! Next safety!
The seniors scored again with that handoff to Kenzie Henninger.
Seniors with a big run down the middle. Touchdown!
The freshman offense just could not get anything started as they threw an interception. The freshman offense struggled to get anything started against the seniors' defense in the first half. Now to team seniors, Abby Shooker, on how she feels about the team's first half.
Like, it's our time. We've made it 3 years, and we have not won a single game of Powder Puff, so we're ready to go, and we're feeling good.
The girls on the field weren't the only people representing their team. The cheerleaders for both seniors and freshmen were out there for their team.
Looks like we got it.
The seniors were actually the highest ranked cheerleaders at the end of homecoming.
Oh yeah! Oh yeah! They can't do that!
The freshmen came out of the half still struggling to get started, but finally scored their first touchdown and only touchdown of the game. Now to Mr. Jonathan on how he feels about the Powder Puff game.
Fun. The girls really get at it. You know, they come out with a great attitude, and you know, it's amazing how you know good athletes they are, and that's a tribute to the phys ed teachers here at Fleetwood High School.
The seniors will now play the juniors for the championship, and now Mr. Jonathan's prediction.
I'm going to say 32-17 seniors.
Now back to Evan for championship coverage.
The much-anticipated championship game took place between the juniors and seniors. The seniors came into the game following a 44-7 rout of the freshmen as the juniors came in off a stellar defensive performance in their 16-14 win over the sophomores. The seniors started with the ball and were quickly met by the juniors' shutdown defense. A quick stop led to a junior touchdown as Kylie Pauls hit Rebecca Ernest to take the early 7-0 lead. The seniors were quick to respond as Abby Shooker took in a touchdown pass to tie the game at 7 early in the first half. It was all juniors from there on out. The juniors quickly drove down the field and scored as Alexa Hermiak found Kayla Schlegel to take the 14-7 lead. The juniors kept the momentum rolling defensively as Rebecca Ernest intercepted a pass deep in enemy territory, which quickly led to Pauls finding Sydney Plucker to make the score 21-7 juniors.
Mix it around the corner. Oh, the ball is up.
The juniors got the ball back, but Bernie Mahady stopped the momentum momentarily to keep the score 21-7 juniors at halftime. Out of the half, the seniors were desperate to score, but the juniors wouldn't let it happen as back-to-back interceptions by Alexa Hermiak and Kylie Pauls, followed by another touchdown by Sydney Plucker, put a dagger into the seniors' chances as it was 28-7 juniors with little time remaining. The juniors topped off their upset as Pauls added yet another interception to her stat sheet, and for the first time ever, the class of 2019 won the Powder Puff tournament with a 28-7 victory over the seniors. Reese got a chance to catch up with Kylie following the game.
It felt really good. No one expected the juniors to win, and when we pulled it out, it was big.
Reporting for Tiger TV News, I'm Evan Santos.
After students participated in the half-day events, Fleetwood kicked off the after-school events with the parade. The band gave a great performance as always. Many of Fleetwood's younger sports teams were in the parade as well. The Fleetwood football and girls soccer teams, who both had games the next day, were also in the parade. Both Fleetwood and Blandon's fire companies both had trucks that participated in the parade. Fleetwood's homecoming parade was a success yet again. Directly after the Fleetwood girls varsity soccer game, the final event of homecoming was the Fleetwood football game. Fleetwood played Daniel Boone at home for a close game. Daniel Boone scored the first touchdown of the game. Fleetwood scored soon after with a touchdown of their own. During halftime, the homecoming court was announced. The student section and the cheerleaders provided great support for the team during the game. Fleetwood had 2 more touchdowns later this game. Fleetwood showed great teamwork and determination to keep it such a close game. A poor throw by Daniel Boone resulted in an interception for Fleetwood. The final score of the game was 21-28, resulting in a Fleetwood loss.